In this video, I will be discussing the astrological sign of Sagittarius. So the characteristics and descriptions I will give of Sagittarius can be applied to any planet or point that falls within this sign in a chart. So Sagittarius is represented by the Archer. It's a fire sign in the mutable modality. It's a yang or masculine sign, and its ruler is the planet Jupiter. Sagittarius energy is changeable. Due to the fact that it is a mutable sign, it is easily able to adapt to a variety of situations, which makes it very versatile. It's prone towards restlessness, what one could term kind of flightiness, a difficulty sometimes committing to things, but it also has a very spontaneous nature and can be somewhat impulsive. Sagittarius can be very independent. It likes to make its own decisions and follow its own way. It's very much so freedom-loving and free-spirited. It likes to be true to its authentic self and has a genuine inner confidence about it. Sagittarius also has a carefree quality to it. It's easygoing and casual in its approach, but its responses can sometimes seem a bit glib and a little insincere. It also can be a little unfocused in sticking to goals, which can make it seem then to others a bit unreliable. Sagittarius is adventurous. It's really into trying new things, going to new experiences. It's the explorer of the zodiac. It is attracted to things that are a bit exotic, and it has a wanderlust about it. It likes to travel, whether it's traveling physically to other lands, other countries, or travel intellectually with learning new knowledge about things. However, with this adventurousness, it could also tend at times to be a little bit reckless. Sagittarius is very much belief-centered. Sagittarius is very much attracted to knowledge in all various forms and can very much become the sage. Sagittarius can be very good at preaching and public speaking, can be interested in spirituality or religion, but at times, if taken to the extreme, it can become somewhat overzealous and even dogmatic in its approach towards these areas. Sagittarius energy is very much so that of the seeker. It's always on a quest to learn more. And it's the energy of the philosopher. It's very intelligent. Sagittarius is also about higher education. It can be very broad-minded and also inquisitive because it's always curious to learn more. Sagittarius has a tendency to be blunt in its communication with others. Now, this can also lead Sagittarius to be frank and honest in what it's trying to communicate, very direct. It can be outspoken, but sometimes overconfident in its delivery, and it can also lead it to sometimes seem a bit tactless in what it is communicating to others. Sagittarius is also very jovial. It's a good-humored energy, very gregarious, very charming, a good conversationalist, although it likes to tell stories, good storyteller, but sometimes it has a tendency perhaps to over embellish the stories. However, the approach can also be very animated, which can draw people in. Sagittarius is very optimistic, very enthusiastic about whatever it's involved in. It has an idealistic streak. It can be very motivational to others, so it can be someone who is a very good motivational speaker. It is very visionary in its ideas and also very aspirational in its pursuits. Since Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, it's very much growth oriented. It can be expansive in whatever it's involved in. It tends to be extravagant, perhaps a bit over extravagant at times. It can be somewhat excessive in whatever it's involved in. However, it's also very enterprising, and it can be very generous with its time, its talents, and its resources.